Εξομολογήστε το Κύριο διαγρατός, αλληλούια, ότι στον αιώνα το έλεος αυτού, αλληλούια.
Sorry, can I just get my... Excuse me. Some people are saying, were you the one who said on a live stream that anyone that blasphemes Muhammad, you will beat them up?
That's me.
Okay. It's just...
You're gonna beat me up?
Okay. Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Don't you hear people blaspheme Muhammad here all the time?
If people transgress what is bound by this, what is
So you're a terrorist?
No, you can call me whatever you like. You cross the bounds of the Sharia.
If you lie about
Cross
God,
the bounds of Sharia. So you mean like if you refer to Muhammad in any sort of derogatory way? Like if he's had sex with a child or anything like that. But people say that all of this all the time.
Between criticism and blasphemy.
Right.
So what do you consider blasphemy?
What's the difference?
The people that blaspheme know the difference, right? I already made it very clear.
Trying to trap you, man.
I know he is.
Now I want to know.
I don't care what people say.
And I want to know.
I said it was already public.
Abu Yemeni.
Okay.
And I want to know.
No tolerance of blasphemy.
Abu Yemeni. And I want to know if you're found out to be lying about Allah or Muhammad, then what are you going to do with yourself?
Would you also be happy if
They talk about religion of peace, not understanding.
would you still have the same would you have the same reservations for Christians?
No, you're the one making a comment on religion of peace. That's you trying to. This is you trying to make a remark. Okay?
Would you have the same reservations for Christians who say if anyone blasphemes the Holy Spirit would also deserve to be punished or beaten up or in any way? Would you?
That's not in your Bible.
That is literally part of the Bible. If you blaspheme the Holy Spirit,
It's just not forgiven.
It's better than it's not forgiven.
but it's not. No. But what I mean is whether God forgives or not, it's still blasphemy. Would you expect Christians to behave in the same way with blasphemy?
They can do what they like. I'm not responsible.
They get paid.
Would you be able to give us an example of what you would consider blasphemy?
Like I said, people who blaspheme already know the difference. I don't need to explain it. People know. No, I do have examples. I don't need to give it because those who do it, they know precisely what they're doing.
Right? Earlier it was slave.
No, critique is different. Critique is different. I've had people come to me and say, "I think Muhammad, I think your prophet is a P-word," right? I've had people say that to me, but I can tell when people are trying to do it in a blasphemous way or a criticism, right? It depends on the person. It goes from person to person.
Would you say that Charlie Hebdo was that blasphemous?
An interview. No, why is it an interview?
Somebody said to me.
I don't care. Well, it's on my channel. It's on my channel. It's there, right? I've made everything clear on my channel in terms of what people transgress and what I don't tolerate, what Muslims don't tolerate, okay, and what transgression is, which allows us to use physical violence.
Would you consider Charlie Hebdo to be blasphemous?
Yes.
At least
Yes.
the examples of that.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've condemned. Yeah, but I condemned the attacks that happened in France because that's against the Sharia.
How is that against the Sharia?
Because we're not allowed to take things on ourselves,
Even if that's the case,
except in very strenuous
You
situations.
said you would fight someone, isn't that the same thing?
Huh?
When you said
No, I contextualized it. I made it, like I said, I said something on a live stream, then I made a separate live stream clarifying everything. That's enough. If anyone wants to know what I meant, they can watch my live stream.
Okay. Sorry, can we know where's your live stream? How can we find it?
Yemenite Front is my channel.
Yemenite Front.
That's my channel.
And that's where you explained everything. Okay. It's just no one. I just got some messages, and they said ask him about the fact that he would.
People are still enraged because what they tried to do. All right. Well, some of them, what they tried to do is call the police on me, try and get me in trouble, not knowing that I'm fully aware of the law, fully aware of what the Sharia states. I know what I can do in.
Would you have?
Yeah,
Would you?
listen, the thing is here, right? People who blaspheme and insult our religion and the Prophet and Allah, they think they can get away with it. And this has been the norm. People think they can blaspheme and they are expecting Muslims to be tolerant about it. The point that I did was say, no, there is a red line that you cannot cross. It's that simple. You have lines that you cannot that you cannot cross, right? There are things that are sacred to you as Christians, which we do not cross. And we expect the same with us. But if you cross them, there will be consequences.
But people cross Christian blasphemy lines all the time.
Well, you're too soft. Muslims are more protective of Christian of what is considered sacred to Christians. For example, the French Olympics, when they did the opening with the Last Supper, who was more enraged about that, the Christians or the Muslims? The Muslims. We had more to say about that than the Christians. Unfortunately, and this is advice for the Christians, be harsher about what you hold sacred. Be less tolerant about what you hold sacred. I think that's something that Christians should take on. Be less tolerant on what you hold sacred. Otherwise, people will trash it. They'll tarnish it. The thing is, Muslims, we are not tolerant on what we hold sacred. And because of that, what we have today is the truth, and it has maintained the truth because we haven't allowed it to be diluted, haven't allowed it to be insulted, haven't allowed it to be treated with disrespect. So my love for the Christians is to say to them, what you hold to be sacred, despite my disagreements with you, what you hold to be sacred, some of that I hold to be sacred as well. But what you hold to be sacred, you should be less tolerant about it. You should tell people, stop insulting Jesus, stop insulting God, stop insulting the Virgin Mary. That should not be allowed, right? Damn blasphemy laws and the lack of blasphemy laws in the UK. Right? I couldn't give a damn about the UK laws with regards to blasphemy. Us as religious people, Muslims and Christians and Jews, okay, the number one thing that should be dear to us is our religion, not the UK law.
He condemns anybody who uses ChatGPT.
Okay, because that's not research. Because it's not research, right? Anyone who
But your boy just used ChatGPT though, so you condemn him.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna
His name is Mansoor. You condemn him.
Mansoor has knowledge.
But he uses ChatGPT though.
So what?
But you just say you condemn anybody
No,
who uses ChatGPT.
if they as a research
I
tool,
was just doing the research right now. You see what I'm saying?
was it his friend? Well, there you go. So they lie. The thing is, people put us in front of cameras thinking that we're going to be unapologetic about what we believe. The reason I made a live stream about threatening people who overstep their bounds is precisely for that. And I give the same advice to the Christians. The Jews don't care anyway, but,
Especially with the Olympic, where they were mocking.
Well, that's what I was saying. But the thing is, I said this and I saw a Christian behind the camera. He was nodding.
I was very upset when they mocked on the Olympics. Jesus, I'm like, come on, man. You can't do
But
that.
it's like
LGBT, who defines itself as a queer, fat bitch.
We are not tolerant.
I'm not going to say the word.
Muslims are not tolerant. Muslims are not tolerant of what goes against Allah and His Messenger. We're not tolerant of that. Anyway, that's being said.
Okay, thank you. No, it's just that my concern is that if you start down that road, obviously other people. If someone, let's say, because we have to face reality in certain instances.
That's why I made a clarifying stream, right? I'm not going to be irresponsible with my words. I made a threat on a live stream, okay? And afterwards, after the fact, I said, look, this could be taken the wrong way. I need to clarify at what point that threat is applicable, right? Because people have threatened me. They said, I'm going to come down Speaker's Corner and beat you up for threatening.
That was my point. Is that if a 7-foot guy comes up and goes,
I don't care. 7 foot, 8 foot, bring it. I've said this to these people, and the thing is, they say to me, "Oh, you're a midget and everything." I was like, "Great, I'm a midget. I'm small. So what? Do you think that makes a difference for me? For me, my ally is the creator of the heavens and the earth. My ally is the creator of the heavens and the earth. No man scares me. No. When it comes to my religion,
reality is a different thing, though. 6 foot, like if that man
I don't care.
suddenly goes,
Yeah. Have you heard of David and Goliath?
yeah, but David had a stone and a sling and
right, but still, the size doesn't matter. If anyone knows anything about fighting, they'll know that size doesn't matter.
I know,
right?
but what I mean is,
Look, listen. I did an SIA course, right? I did an SIA
I
course.
can bring you a girl who's a MI fighter. Trust me, you're going to be scared.
No, but the thing is, she's trained. No, but the thing is, I did an SIA course, right? And my
what is an SIA course? Sorry.
security, right? And my instructor, he put 5 people in a line, right? And he asked us in the classroom, which one of these 5 do you think is the most dangerous? And people had these stereotypes: the tall guy, the guy with large hands, the guy that looks a bit more athletic. So people started pointing out, and he said, "You're all wrong." He said every single one of them is equally dangerous, simply because you don't know what any of them are capable of. That's the reality. And the thing is, and there is not, and when you have a person who has his faith in his heart, there is no one more powerful than someone who has faith in his heart. Because nothing in creation scares him when the Creator is his ally. That's something powerful. And it's something that people don't get. Right? And this is why when we look at in Islamic history, when the people of Badr went up against 1,000, they were outnumbered 3-1. They had the natural human fear, but they still engaged in that warfare because they understood that the one who was helping them was God Himself, and they overcame. And they overcame.
Is that the one where they destroyed the ships? They said, now we're gonna go. Now we're going all in.
Yeah.
That was the one, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
We're talking about Badr.
But thank you for the time. Thank you.